a drug or a drink? Number 2. No, actually you have to finish all the questions. No, I'm going through all the questions. I'm going to give paper. What is the amount of alcohol in your bloodstream needed to fail a breast reflex test?
What? No.
So that's
You can come down to that. I think over 0.0. More enough, you can.
It does.
So the answer was 9.08. Does anyone have a different question? I mean answer.
Everything above.
Correct. So you guys have 1.1 points. Okay, question number 3. What type of drug is alcohol considered to be? You have to wait till I finish the question. Correct. So you guys have 2 points. Next question. What is the number of drinks consumed in one sitting necessary for it to be considered binge drinking? Okay, let's get both of your answers. 5. You guys have 2 different answers.
Like, can we give one too?
No, it's between those.
Okay.
It was a tie. The answer is.
It is 5 for males, 4 for females.
So what do they get?
So you're tied.
So they both get wrong if they don't know the
So you guys have 2, 2, 1. Last question. Alcohol overdoses account for more deaths than heroin overdoses. True or false?
Yeah, I can. So we get candy.
Yeah.
We get candy. We all get candy. I said we, but that's all. What's that?
Okay, everyone, lower your voices. We're gonna watch the video now.
Do you need help? I got all. All original.
Used and abused drugs in the world. In a variety of forms, it does one thing quickly and well. It's important to know these feelings are released freely. How could the invention of one single substance so drastically change not only your actions, but thoughts and perception? As alcohol enters the body and makes its way to your brain, it begins to interact with your neurons or brain cells. In our previous video on marijuana, which you click here, we explained the actions of neurons and their chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. But there are 2 main types of neurotransmitters that these neurons use to communicate or send electrical signals. Excitatory neurons use glutamate, while inhibitory neurons use GABA, the yin and yang, if you will. Much like the zeros and ones of a computer, these 2 messengers have complementary roles. Glutamate begins a wave of excitation, while GABA not only inhibits this flow, but helps to organize and differentiate the results in your brain. And just like a computer, these signals can be combined in enormous complexity to form actions and thoughts. So how does alcohol affect these 2 signals? Turns out it suppresses glutamate transmission and enhances GABA transmission, so you get less excitation and more inhibition. And because glutamate sites become less effective, information flow becomes slow, and only the largest signals can make it through. This means you feel less, perceive less, notice less, and remember less. In conjunction, the increased GABA hushes the excessive background noise of activity, fine-tuning and clarifying your thoughts, but to an excessive degree. This is why you may have heard that alcohol is a depressant, but inhibition of your neurons is not the same as social inhibition. Instead, it simply cleans up and removes extraneous activity by removing less significant excitation. Without normal GABA transmission, the excessive excitatory action would resemble an epileptic seizure. There would be no clarity of thought. While drunk, your GABA channels are wide open. Combined with the lack of glutamate, you begin to think very little, but with great clarity. It's what causes the momentous attitude of a drunk, often repeating the same idea or proclamation over and over, thinking clearly about almost nothing. Got a burning question you want to answer?
So that was kind of just like more like biological like introduction to alcohol, because I figured an animated video is going to be just an easier way of getting the science part out of the way. But you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so the consumption of alcohol within undergraduate college students will shock you. So the percentage of students that drank in the last 30 days is about 63%. About 4 in every 10 college students report being drunk within the last 30 days, which means, you know, a bit like actually impaired, so above the 0.08 blood alcohol level. 35% of college students have had occasions of heavy drinking, so that would be 5 or more drinks in one sitting, binge drinking. And there's also been 13% who have had occasions of extreme binge drinking, so 10 or more drinks in one sitting, so that's like 1 in every 8 of us. So like 3 of us, you know, in this room probably get a little wild this spring break. 15 drinks or more, you know, there's at least one of us here. We didn't wake up the next day, that's for sure. And there's even daily drinking percentages. 3.6% of undergraduate college students, you know, according to the survey that was collected from 34 different universities around the states, 3.6% is the percentage rate for daily drinking. So, what are some motivations for drinking alcohol?
What do you guys think? Raise your hand.
Because you just want to.
Is that alcohol?
Oh.
Okay, so she thinks because you
It's
want
fun.
to. Fun.
Peer pressure.
Stress. Escape from reality. Anxiety. Anything else?
Taste.
Like you like the taste of it?
So all of those, we didn't even make a slide for it, because it's pretty like, you know, everybody kind of understands what motivates us to drink. You know, you go out, especially in college environments, you know, you join a club, you join a frat, or you become of age and now suddenly you can buy this thing called alcohol, as if you hadn't been already. It's that kind of like, alcohol is just so prevalent within our society. It doesn't really have too bad of a stigma on it, so it's kind of acceptable as a drug of choice for many many college students. So the effects of intoxication, we're also going to leave this up to you guys. What kind of physical effects does drinking cause?
It offsets your balance.
Offsets your balance.
I'm going to take a liver.
What about your liver? You wrote it down, because the alcohol has to get filtered through the process of the liver.
If you have a mind, like, compulsively, at some point.
So like, yeah, like lowered inhibition, there's less judgment, so you're more prone to like making like impulsive decisions or irrational. Yes.
Like if you overdo it, you may throw up.
If you overdo it, you may throw up. Yeah, it's one of the body's natural. It's one of the body's natural instincts. It's an indicator that you're like overdosing on alcohol and you're actually poisoning yourself. So it throws up, kind of quicken out the removal of the alcohol. Impairs your motor functions. Exactly. So these are all physical effects of intoxication. On the mind, I heard anxiety, like lowers anxiety earlier. That's one of them. I'm sure. Yeah.
It makes you have a good time.
I've heard.
So like, what constitutes a good sign? Good time?
Kayla,
It's more social.
Wait, I'm sorry.
And what constitutes a good time? What's this alcohol
Well,
do that
I've
makes you
heard
happy?
and seen people start laughing and just like coming out of their bubble, you know? Being the true them.
Oh yeah, I was say that. They say like to make them show the true self.
Yeah, drop my feet.
Don't mind me, so
That's actually, yes, these are all effects from drinking alcohol. I'm sure everybody's aware of them. It's just so common in our society that it's almost impossible to not see somebody intoxicated at some point. But yeah, so there's a lot of physical effects, psychological effects, and just overall effects on people surrounding you, like friends and family. So risks and concerns, DWIs are definitely a big one. Anybody else have any risks and concerns?
just bad.
yeah,
It affects your family and friends, like, you know, you start spending too much money on alcohol, can't pay rent, stuff like that.
anyone else, any risks,
You mentioned
concerns?
growing up earlier, that's definitely an indicator. What about blacking out?
Oh yeah.
Sure, that's you.
You just black out, you make really bad decisions. And that can lead to others, like,
You're not aware.
being, raised or like getting pregnant because you have a get cut.
And not remembering it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, these are all common risks and concerns. Anybody else?
When you drink too much, like, God forbid you do blackout or whatever, and then someone else tries to take advantage of that, it's also very dangerous.
Sexual assaults are highly correlated with alcohol use within undergraduate students, especially on campuses where the majority are dorming. It's very prevalent there.
Some people things suffice, but it's different with alcohol.
Like the lack of inhibition, kind of like it's harder to, prohibit yourself from doing those impulsive moves. So these are all things that kind of result from drinking. We kind of tackled most of the negative ones. There's a lot of good ones too, like the social ones, but it is the most dangerous drug in the world, believe it or not. Above heroin, above morphine, above all that. It's just so common within our society that it's become less stigmatized and seems to be okay. So
Okay,
next.
so marijuana trivia. So everyone write down all these questions for the answers, and we'll go over it again. It's the answers first.
You want to be a part of the group?
I'm doing. You can't.
Technically, it's very hard, but find out.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me finish saying the question and then do the buzzer. What is the active high-inducing ingredient in marijuana? Correct. The answer is
That was definitely.
It was a tie.
No, it was not. It was definitely.
I'm in it, so I have
No, buzzer takes forever to say
Can we get a
it.
new buzzer? I don't like the
Our buzzer pauses and then it says something stupid, you know?
We don't have another buzzer?
Can I just bang on the table?
It's all the same.
We just raise our hand, like, you know, like a class.
Okay. The blue and the green I heard first.
Alright,
Wait,
no, we go now. No, we got it.
Okay, they're cheating.
Thank you.
The answer to that question is
Delta 9.
How do you get caught, bro? That's the one time you're not supposed to do.
switch. She was looking at me. This third question is, can you die from marijuana?
No, we cannot.
No.
Honestly, it's almost impossible, but there is a slim chance. That leads into the fourth question.
It has to be.
That's a general question. You can die
Sorry,
not from exactly the effects of marijuana.
Ingesting, like, consuming it, the act of organizing.
What happened?
I'm not.
It will take a while.
You guys water.
Yeah, that's not. We're getting to the first question.
Guys, everyone please quiet down. Can you guys please quiet down? Thank you.
With number 4, so yes, nobody's died from marijuana, but from the research I did, you guys ever see those monkeys just like with the whole barrel of cigars? No, it's like an old experiment. It's like an old smoking experiment that they used to do on monkeys. But regardless, okay, so how many marijuana cigarettes or joints would you have to smoke in one sitting in order to potentially die from marijuana?
They said there's no your body weight, but you don't pass out before that anyways.
Anyone else have a guess or answer for number for this one?
Maybe depending on the body weight.
I mean, shouldn't we just say that, like, nobody's died from marijuana, so there's no, like, accurate number for an overdose that results in death?
Okay, so it's not accurate, but predictions show that consuming 20,000 to 40,000 times the amount of the effective dose in one sitting would probably do it. It hasn't happened, probably won't. It's like impossible, but it is out there. Just kind of have to debunk that a little bit. And the last question: everyone who smokes experiences an increase in appetite, aka the munch.
What does that mean?
That was in my head.
False.
It wasn't.
False.
Is that the question?
True or false?
True or false?
Isn't it like?
So there's different THC levels in different strains result in different effects. A lot of it also has to do with mindset coming into the high, and also like certain cultures just perceive it in a different way. For instance, the Jamaican culture uses marijuana as an appetite suppressant instead of an appetite enhancer. So that was trivia.
Also depends on CBD and THC.
So cannabis, marijuana, what is it? It's a naturally grown plant known as cannabis sativa. It's grown in many parts all over the world. It contains as many as 80 different chemicals called cannabinoids, which can be found in the cannabis roasted. So THC, as we mentioned earlier, is the most psychoactive and mind-altering ingredient found within. Concentrations of THC found in typical street marijuana are much higher than they used to be in the 60s, raising concerns of its long-term effects on the brain and body. Long-term studies really haven't been too reliable, especially before 2000. So with medical marijuana becoming a thing now and decriminalization, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more studies that get approved. Just